Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Okay. You, this year, will find yourself leading a lot with your intuition. I see every time you don't listen to your intuition, you regret it in some way. Like something comes through and you're like, I should have listened. That kind of, that, that sense that you have, your gut feeling, your higher self definitely is getting stronger, and you're putting that more in focus. And it's like, yes, you know, let's see how things unravel when you take that route. And for many of you, it works out, which is good. It's what you wanted to do. There is a relationship that's going to improve, that's going to get better. So I do see that happening. There's something that's going to improve, stabilize. You're going to feel a lot more at peace and calmer with that as well. Long distant friends or cousins or something like that, that you see as a friend either way, are coming back into the picture. Feeling a lot more connected with those that you knew from a long time ago, and having that nostalgia, remembering where you come from is what I'm seeing here. Interestingly, it's like remembering your roots, having a safe space for you to be able to find out who you are. So interesting. Some of you could be, changing where you live, culture, things like that is what I'm seeing. Just not necessarily for everybody, but I see that as well. There's certain risks or gambles that you're going to take. Just make sure you weigh up the pros and cons, clearly for yourself. There's something that could be a little bit divisive that you are doing, that you're planning to do. But it is a bit of a gamble. It does show that it could be something that you're a little bit worried about, but you're masking it very well, because you're needing others around you to be confident. They need to be, and for them to be confident, they need to see you confident, and so forth. So I'm seeing something like that. Feeling like you're freeing yourself of some kind of fear and just really going for things that you have been eager to do, eager to try. You will be known for something later. It's like you have some sort of it's like I see fame of some kind, but it's like and that can come through so many different things. It could be where you work, and you are just known to be excellent at this particular thing, known to always but it's something that you excel at, something that you're really good at, and it's like, oh, Taurus, that's what we know Taurus for. Taurus is the best at this, or whatever it may be. It's like, oh, people will remember. That they'll go home, they may not know you, and they will always remember what you did, if that makes sense. Being highly regarded here in many ways. You could, for some of you, this is going to sound funny. You could be developing a shopping habit. Like a shopping, I see shopping sprees. Not all of you, but you're still going to be smart about how you save, but just be aware of your spending habits. There is something I also see, but you will also be investing or looking after your wealth, your finances at the same time. It just says try not to get too carried away. If things get really well, don't get too carried away with it. I get it. Something very specific about a keyboard or piano or music, You're doing things with intention, you're being very, very clear with yourself, very conscious of doing things with great intention and what you are putting out. Things are being, the energy around you is very, very strong. It's being multiplied. There's something about a mother figure or father, like a parental figure of some kind that, could be short-tempered, but you're getting closer to the relationship is improving on that front. And even if they're in the spirit world, you could be getting signs or dreams, something like that, where it will allow you to release the past. You are, for some, you're going to revisit a country or a place that is very familiar to you, that you feel like they're very, very kind in this place, very friendly. You feel good there. It's like spiritually you feel really, really good. And some of you could be, choosing from 3 different people, or it could be like third time's a chance when it comes to relationship with someone. For those of you in long term or marriages and all of that, it's steady. But for those of you that are dating, it's like something about the third one turns out to be a good one. Okay, the King of... Woo! Too many cards. Right. By the way, I get the message Cancer, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer. All right. Woo! The 8 of Wands. Okay, look at this. King of Swords, the Lover's cards, and the 8 of Wands. Definitely feels like there's a surge of energy here that feels quite unstoppable. You're really kind of very firm, standing your ground, feeling really good. There's something that you are noticing with your environment, with yourself, and you're making sure that things are definitely going according to plan. There is something that comes in that's going to give you, like, you could be renewing a lease or signing off on a lease. That's something that I get specifically, but it's like you have a new lease of life in general. It's things are falling into place, and it feels like you're doing what it takes. You're making sure that this is granted, that you're guaranteeing yourself this as well. There is something that I also see you felt was lacking is coming in, fulfilling that void, that lack. You're definitely not on your own. In whether spiritually or physically, you're not on your own. I see things really shaping and aligning up for you. Communication is very strong. Something is starting to really grow, prosper. I see unity. It's and also quick action. You're not going to be in the same place for in any place for too long. Things feel more kind of exciting. The 7 of Cups. There is some sort of refusal to let go before or by somebody, and that's changing as well. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Well. All right. Okay, beautiful. Lots of choices, avenues, paths that you could find yourself in, realizing that something was worthwhile. It could be that gamble risk that you took, that actually gives you a lot more. And the gamble could be like, okay, I'm going to leave my job and I'm going to start this other one, or I'm going to move, or whatever it could be. It just works out. It pays off in many different ways. Be careful that you use your wisdom. It says here, use your wisdom when all these opportunities come knocking at your door. Not all of them are going to be the best thing for you, but with that knowingness, that willingness as well, you get a key that's really, really going to turn everything for you. This is the Fortune here. I definitely get, for some of you, you will be experiencing big kind of recognition is what I'm seeing. Limelight, like you're in the limelight. But I love it's this fortune comes in being really steady, emotionally happy, really kind of leading, again, okay, Three of Wands, leading with happiness, and your intuition is really just making everything stronger. The Three of Wands, loving this with the Three of Wands. You have, again, you're going to narrow things down with the best things in front of you, with the best opportunities here in front of you. Something that you also, I see a purge. It's going to be a purge, and you're going to be left with, you're going to make sure that you're left only with the best things, the best paths going forward, something that you had to really kind of eliminate, and standing tall, standing strong. Trust yourself. Don't overthink things. Trust yourself. Really kind of, you may find yourself powering through to get a job done, but you're going to be very, very satisfied. Let's see what the Oracle card has for you. Adjustments are required. Yes, that is very important. Adjustments are required. Really kind of feeling, listen to your higher self and how things feel. If something doesn't feel right, or you can do something better, have that adjustment. Have things that you can adjust very quickly at that time, because you'll get a better flow. Things will start to perform a lot better, is what I'm seeing as well. Things are not going to be stagnant, and that's why it's important for adjustments. It's going to really do you a world of good. That's what's going to make everything turn around. Okay, let's see what the Spirit of the Oracle deck has for you. Giraffe, visionary, rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Oh, I love this, the emotional fulfillment, all of it. Glide through life with grace. Yeah, that's extremely important. It's like have the least resistance, so you can glide through. Able to see the right path, as we were talking about. Beautiful confirmation. I'm loving this for you. Very, very powerful. Let's see what the rune stones have for you. Okay, Taurus. Oh, wow, that's come out a few times now. I like it. Oh, we have here our algae. Okay. And we have here Hagalas. Alright, Taurus. Wonju. Wonju is the rune of having peace and success in your vision as well going forward. When you feel like everything is feeling good, your confidence, you're going to start to see the success come through. Algiz gives you that protection that is very necessary, that is important, that you're going to see. It's going to be required, which is good, because it won't allow you to get on the wrong path. You're going to be protected. You're going to feel, stronger in that sense, and that's vital for always. The rune of Hagalas is the rune of change, big change, like dramatic change, like tower kind of change, things being eliminated, as we were talking about, and providing you with this clearance. That's really, really important, even if it comes in kind of drastically, but it is something that, because you have algaes, it will work out so well for you, because you have this protection, because you have this peace. The qualities there are tuning in perfectly for Hagalas. Things that need to be removed will be.